Hello, hello, hello. There we go. See, this is why I am always so nervous about sound. I am always hello, B. So nervous about sound. I always got to hear myself say hi to me. B. Okay, there we go. All right, so hello, and welcome. We are starting a new run in the first Frostpunk. We always do Friday Night Frostpunk on Friday nights with Frostpunk 2. But in honor of the upcoming Frostpunk 1886, I thought it would be cool to do a separate day of dedicated to Frostpunk 1 and specifically the last autumn. So we are going to we're going to do a full run of the last autumn. Obviously not all of it today, but a new series on Tuesday afternoons here with the last autumn. So let's get this started. The Empire is collapsing under the strain of climate catastrophe, yet no one is ready to admit it openly. The secret project to build the generators is put into motion. I'm going to let the opening montage play through just because it's so awesome. So I'm not going to click through it. All right.
Personal Journal of Euphemia McLaughlin, Assistant Engineer at Imperial Exploration Company. It's been 5 weeks since we have left the familiar walls of Birmingham behind.
Birmingham.
Weeks of uncertainty, of struggle, of hope. And finally, we have reached the shores.
Oh man,
we had 3 deaths so far.
Can't wait.
Or small price for progress, as IEC called it. I can only hope I am going to avoid their fate. They've claimed there was nothing to fear, that this whole journey of ours was just a precaution.
Yeah, precautions.
But now, it feels like the weather is changing. And the winter seems inevitable.
God, the opening scene to the base game and the opening scene to this one are just awesome. All right, the last autumn, we crossed the rough northern seas to reach Site 113, where we are to build the greatest marvel of technology, a generator. Your crew, lured by the promise of a steady job and eager to leave the work riots and bread queues behind, are somewhat taken aback at the sight of the desolate landscape surrounding the site. They were told not to ask for details, and there's no turning back now. There's no consensus why this contract has such a high priority, considering the deteriorating situation of the Empire. But your superiors are clear. This is the most important job of your life. For Queen and country. Let's do this. Just wait till in 2 years when this 1886 comes out and this is all in Unreal Engine 5. Which, by the way, it looks awesome still in this engine. Alright, basic facilities. Before you start building the generator, you have to set up the basic supply infrastructure. This means building the docks and gathering the resources piling up by them. You'll also need a raw food source, the fishing harbor or a forager's camp set up by a food source somewhere in the plains. Alright, so let's pause here for a second, get acquainted to our surroundings. Alright, so we need to research and build the docks. Gotta put the laws here. It's interesting, for me, I'm kind of getting acquainted to fairly new because I've always played this game on console. Never on PC, so this is kind of new to me, just the interface. Hey, Barney, good to see ya. Well, at least in this game, France cannot capitulate. Yeah, I know. They can't abandon us like they did last night in Victoria 3. Um, in this one, the Earth is going to capitulate on us. Good to see you, my friend. Hope all is well. All right. Awesome. Oh, it looks so cool not being on my TV screen. But everything is kind of in a different place. Interestingly enough. Yeah, everything just looks a little bit different. All right. So, start gathering resources piled up by the docks. Build and activate a fishing harbor. Okay, so let's start putting some people on this. Oh, Max, there's a button I wish I had on console. Steel mills. Steam cores. There's our stockpile. So we'll do maximum wood. Alright, let's hold off on that for now. We gotta build some houses here. Wait, in Frostpunks our enemy is winter, and this, our enemy is autumn? No, so this is like... This is the prequel story. So this is before the world is frozen over. And so our task here is to build like one of the initial generators. And so we're trying to build the generator before the frost comes and like the world ends. But the workers don't fully know exactly why they're building this generator or what's to come. So that's kind of the story here. Alright, so we'll start with 3. Oops. We'll build ourselves a road. Yeah, so here we go. Wait, what? Dismantling. Oh, see? Just new controls all around. Okay. For me, at least. Oh. We don't have enough. It's like I've never played this game before. Just because it's on a different platform. Okay. Let's unpause here. Alright. So, yeah, so let's, we need to collect some wood and steel and we can build our workshop. Oops. But, you know, I realize I need to move the chat box. Now that my overlay is all different here. There we go. All good. Alright. Start collecting stuff, people. Okay. And look, we can zoom in and see the people. Oh, I've missed you people. You don't get that on Frostpunk 2. Alright, first steps. Sir, our employer, the Imperial Exploration Company, has prepared the site for us. Besides digging the enormous shaft for the underground part of the generator, they left some construction materials behind to get us started. I've noticed. We should set up camp and clear the area around the shaft to make space for construction facilities. Yes, I know. Alright, so let's get everybody working. Yeah, that's That's all the people. We still have more workers, but... oh. Okay, we've got our tent. So we get 10 in each. How much wood have we gathered? So let's build us a workshop. Put it right here. Let's construct a road. Let's just build... we'll build that. And then more tents. We're out of wood. Okay. Okay. So we can speed it up a little bit here. It's nice, you know, again, having played it on console, you know, sitting in a living room so far from the TV, it's nice to be able to, like, zoom my face in the screen and see things a little better. One person knows the apocalypse is coming, but the rest don't. I'm sure the movie Evan Almighty got that idea across. Wow, an Evan Almighty reference. Well played, well played. You don't get to make Evan Almighty references all that much in life. Well done. That's right. Yeah, that one. Yeah, that was this. I forgot. That was the story of like Noah and the Ark. So there was the apocalypse coming. So yeah, kind of like this. As the first workday ends, people start gathering in small groups to chat or play cards. A couple of workers are throwing rocks down the huge central shaft. Deep, ain't it? And to think we have to work down there. Out of boredom, or maybe to exercise their fears, more workers join in. Soon, rocks start raining down the hole. This might be dangerous, but the camp offers very little for entertainment. Alright, let them be for now. I'm sure there's going to be some consequences to that. This is Frostpunk after all. Alright, so we've got our technology tree. Well, let me see what we need to build first. Yeah, the docks. So let's research the docks. So researching that. Tell the workers they are making a beer commercial. Yeah. Just making beer. That's why we need to, like, gather all this wood and steel, because, you know, that's what you need to make beer. We do need... Okay, so we slowly need to build more houses. Alright. How many did each of these cost? 10 wood. Okay, so let's build one more. Let's connect them. Oh, they are connected. Okay. All right. Excellent. Excellent. All right, let's speed it up a little bit. We don't need to watch them sleep. In this case, the objective is to build a base capable of withstanding winter, and in Frostpunk, you survive during it. Yeah, so this was like one of the DLCs, and so the main game of this is like the world has just ended, and the first people are like leaving the cities, so you follow a group of people leaving London, and they get to the generator and everything's frozen, and so basically you have to like build a town around this generator and get the generator turned on. So yeah, this one a little different. You're building the generator, though. So the thing is, I never completed this DLC, which is part of what made me want to come back to it. And they've recently announced that in 2 years they're releasing a new game called Frostpunk 1886, which is basically kind of a remake and a redo of this game, which is what made me want to come back to it. And so since I've never finished this prequel story, I kind of want to finish it and see what happens here. People got a cold. Sir, a few of our people got a cold from sleeping on the ground. We should provide them with some kind of accommodations, if only because this might impact our efficiency in the long run. Yeah, I'll provide shelter for everybody because I'm almost there, and that's what I want to do. We just need 3 more houses. And so within the next day we should be able to do that. Is it a DLC? I thought it was a game of its own. The idea is so good. So the new thing coming out, Frostpunk 1886, will be like a new game of its own. What we're playing right now, this is a DLC of the first Frostpunk game. So yeah. So yeah, the base game Frostpunk is the frost has already come, and now we're building a city around a generator. This DLC is the prequel story to that.
Sun's up. Get to work, people.
Okay. Steam core is depleted. Okay. We can start building some more houses. Let's just build it here. This is just me being used to like the regular Frostpunk game where I'm like, always build the houses around the generator first. Although I guess eventually we're gonna have this inside section here. Alright, we're gonna need 1 more house. There we go. So part of not having played in a while and not having completed this DLC is like, what is the optimal building layout? I'm not as familiar with that, so I guess we will see. Yeah, so we can't do that yet. So let's get these houses built. Let's get the roads built. All right. Docks are researched. Build and activate fishing harbor. Functioning. What's our problem? Oh, because we don't have a research goal. Yeah. Oh yeah, let's get a forager's quarters so we can start collecting food. Food is always a good thing to have in any city builder. Oh, and let's slow down here because now we can actually build the docks. 25. Yeah, here we go. Let's build that. Look at all these guys heading over there. Now, the one thing they don't have in this game... Oh, shelter promise fulfilled. Everyone needs a roof, if only a flapping one over their head. Your people look forward to a well-deserved rest. Barbecue for everyone. Haha. I like where your head's at. I like where your head's at. Now, one thing, having seen some of the my Friday Night Frostpunks, or we do Frostpunk 2, one thing we don't have in this is all the voting. That was a new mechanic to Frostpunk 2. What situation goes bad with food? Well, the situation of not having food, I mean. It's always a bad situation. Alright. Oh, a fishing harbor. Do we have that yet? No. Alright, so we're gonna have to research that. Fishing harbor. Do we need... Or is it saying... Oh, we just don't have the resources for the cookhouse. Yeah, because we need 20 wood. Okay. So that's not so bad. Alrighty. We're moving along, we're moving along. Sloth Boy, hello. Have the workers gone striking yet? Not yet. I got them all housed, so that was step one. But you've caught us right at the beginning here, so I haven't had time to mess anything up yet. But just you wait. I can still do it. So we still gotta collect all these things. And then... So we're researching the foragers' quarters. Yeah. So everything's still good. Alright, everybody. Go get yourself some sleep. Get yourself some sleep. Alright, let's get through the night here. Alright, everybody up. In only a month, maybe till Frostpunk 3 comes to console. Yeah, or Frostpunk 2, yeah. Yeah, right? It should be here soon. Do we know the date yet? I forget if we know the actual date. Or is it still just listed as summer? Alright, reality check. As the camp wakes up under dark rain clouds, the mood among our people turns gloomy. Nobody told us we'll be sent to the end of nowhere, they grumble. There's nothing for us to do here but work, and they're going to stay a while in this remote, cold, miserable place. If you don't keep their motivation up, the efficiency will suffer. Consider signing a law raising motivation. All right. Yeah, no date yet. Yeah, you feel like they have to release a date soon because they said summer, and it's like, you know, summer is in like 2 weeks. Yeah, let's do a public house. You always need a bar. Hardworking people need to unwind after work in good company with a stiff drink in hand. So we're gonna do this.
Listen, everybody. New regulations.
I count pub visits among the simple pleasures without which life would not be worth living. Here's the thing, too, I missed from this first game. The little tweets we get from the villagers. Right. You know, I wish we could just do this a little bit quicker. Let's speed it up. Yeah, we have nothing for food yet that we can really build.
Come on, get moving. Time to work.
20 wood, 10 steel for the public house. Telegraph station. Now that we have built the basic resource infrastructure, we can set about bringing more people and steam cores from England. To do this, we have to build the telegraph station. Alright, so what's that going to cost us here? 20 wood, 25 steel. Well, priorities. Let's get the bar. Let's get a bar built. And let's do it right here. So we need a bar, and now what do we need for our little telegraph station? So 20 wood. Alright. I guess we'll put this right here. Maybe we'll put it right behind. No need to keep it directly in front of everything. We're out of wood. Yeah, beer commercial. Oh, yeah, I forgot. See, they do think they're in a beer commercial. Why else would they be building a pub if we're not in a beer commercial? That's why you fly everybody to the middle of nowhere woods. We're in a beer commercial. Alright, let's speed this up. Oop. Ah, Forager's Quarters. Yes. Let's get that. Oh, 35 wood. Okay. Now we're gonna need... Yeah, we need 50 wood for that. So let's build the Forager's Quarters first. And then we'll save up wood, to go to the second level there. Alright, the public house. Public house built. Motivation rises. Alright, so we have our public house. Wish there was a feature depending on the difficulty one of the colony... Wait, wish there was a feature depending on the difficulty one of the colonies will be toxic, like Winterhome, but has more resources, and you need to build a new district to stop the toxic gases. Yeah. See, remember, I never finished this DLC, so there's a lot of like mid-game to late-game stuff I'll be encountering for the first time. Not in this episode today, but definitely when we get to a certain point, I will be. Sir, the docks await your orders. You need to choose which resource you want to be delivered. Yeah, which... Oh yeah, this game is beautiful. It is, right? That's this game... Oh, you meant Frostpunk 2. Well, first of all, yeah, this game is beautiful, right? I love how this game looks. And so imagine it's going to be like Unreal Engine 5 when they release the updated one. So, yeah. Kind of curious to see how that goes. Right. Oh, we need workers. The line is open. Good work on setting up the construction camp. Now that we have a line of communication, use it to request resources. We will provide what we can, but be aware that your camp is not the only project we supply. There are 2 other construction sites in your area. Together, these 3 generators will secure shelter for inhabitants of Liverpool, should the worst happen. Their fate is in your hands. Do not let them down. Oh, no, we just built that port. Yeah. Alright, let's pause here for a second. Oh, wait, Frostpunk 2, yeah. So wish there was a feature, depending on the difficulty. One of the colonies will be toxic, like Winter... Oh, but has more resources, and you need to build a new district to stop... Ah, yeah. I see what you're saying now. That is a cool idea, actually. I wonder if they don't make that. I bet you can do a DLC like that. Right? Like, Alright, so let's make engineers work there. So that's all engineers. Oh yeah, okay, so we're good there. What do we need? Workers, engineer, steam cores. Well, we don't really need any of it yet. I'm glad you understood. I got indescribably confused on the keyboard. The game is very beautiful. Yeah. Yeah, I know. It is very beautiful. And for me, too, this is kind of new for me. Like I said, I've only played it on console. I've always been so far away from the screen. Being able to really zoom in and look at things here is really cool. Okay. So, all right. Focus, Hamcuts. Focus. What are we doing? I thought I was just looking for workers for something. Everything... Yeah, I've got workers. Okay. So now we need the forager's hut. So building here will destroy resources. Okay. So let's build it there. And we'll build a cookhouse. Oh, we need 20 wood. Okay. Or maybe mods. But not sure if there's going to be mods for Frostpunk 2 console. Oh, console edition. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Probably not. But I kind of feel like the DLCs will have, maybe not that exact idea, but something like that. Like something that includes stuff from this game, like Winter Home and all that stuff. I have a feeling that's why they're making Frostpunk 1886, to go back to this first game and start tying it into some of the new stuff they're going to create for Frostpunk 2. That's my theory. Alright, so we're not researching, but I want to wait till we can get a cookhouse, because we need to feed people, you know? Okay, you know what? Yeah, so we need workers. So why don't you give us 24 more workers? Okay, so I hate to do this to you guys, but the priority is this. Not enough wood. Oh, how much wood do we need? Oh, okay. We need 20 wood to create a team. Where's... Oh, hello. Reindeer tracks. Didn't sound like there's an event that just happened. I guess not. I guess if not. Oh, you know. Okay, so I guess we can take 5 people off that and keep the pub going. Steel. Or, you know, actually, we can take 5 people off steel, because it's wood that we need a lot of. And maybe 3rd DLC for Frostpunk 1886, like after On the Edge, before Frostpunk 2, and maybe the plot is the whiteout years. That would be cool. That would be so cool. I think that's the thing that's just so exciting about this game right now, is that there seems to be so much potential. Oh, yeah, let's do that. I forgot to set that. Yeah, there seems to be like so much potential for where they can go and what they can do. And so I'm really interested to see what this first DLC is going to give us, because it'll kind of show us where their heads at in terms of where to go with the game. Either way, it's going to be great, but it'll just be interesting to know where they're going to take this. I like the setup here. Okay, let's speed this up. Alright, so we should be able to create a team now. Wait, why not? Oh, because it's engineers that we have. Okay, I need to rework this. Skeptic. You overhear two workers arguing over the reality of the global cooling. You really believe this end of the world rubbish? Me, I'm just here for the money. When we're done with this mad scheme, I can move my family out of St. Gillis. Well, then you're a fool, because you'll all die when the frost comes. He turns to you. Ain't it the truth, sir? Mind your work, lads. Yeah, that would be a dumb one to pick. Yeah. Let's lower discontent. And the Overseers faction, some of its members were the ones who built the generator. Yeah, I think it's the Overseers, and then the Machinists are like... See, I think those factions tie into this DLC here. Like, the Machinists are like these workers, and then the Overseers were like the bosses in this place here right now, right? Like, I think that's kind of what they're going for. Oh, can we build our cookhouse now? Yes, we can. Let's put it right next to there. Alright. We can do another law here. A chapel, maybe? People living nearby will gather to pray, which will raise their motivation. Yeah, let's sign that.
Rules and regulations have changed.
And so we'll put it right next to the pub, and then we'll start putting more houses right around this. Oh yeah, okay, so yeah, we have we have engineers. We just don't have enough workers. Let me make sure I'm not using engineers where I could use them. Yeah, no. Alright, so we might as well put all the workers... Where is it? Oh, this one. On here for now, instead of having them be idle. Woodpile depleted. Hey! Alright, so we got enough people now because that woodpile depleted. So, go get those reindeer tracks. Yeah, you go there. Oh, let's take a save. Just in case. Call it stream. Alright. So the steel's depleted, the wood pile's depleted. So we've got some people now, which is perfect because now get that cookhouse going. Start feeding some hungry mouths here. Is there anything else we can build? Oh yeah, the chapel. So once we get to 30 wood. Oh, although, yeah, we are... This should be bringing us something. Oh. Yeah, that's right. We need to start collecting this pile over here as they start bringing things in. Man, I forgot how much I love this game. And there's a Snowpiercer Easter egg in this scenario. Ooh, is there? Is there? I'll keep an eye out for it. Is it like early, mid, or late game? Like when should I start keeping my eyes peeled? Ooh. Okay, we do need to, yeah, research that stuff. So, we need to get to 50 wood so we can get to the next level there. No, not this. That's not what I want. Oh, medical post. Yeah, let's build that. Let's put it right over here. Let's build a road there. Looking good, looking good. It's searching the pre-frost frostland. Okay, cool. Good to know. Good to know, good to know. Such a great movie, Snowpiercer. I never watched the TV show. I gotta get on that at some point. Just didn't have the time for a new show in my life, but eventually. I heard the show ended up being pretty good. Oh, you know, I'm realizing now I put my camera in the way of the of that stuff. I don't like that. Maybe we can just move me up there and move the rest of this stuff over here. Oop. That's not good. Stuff I should have done beforehand. I thought I had it all figured out. There we go. Good for now. Alright, so now we can see the objectives. Transport. Ah, transport has arrived with people. Alright, so now we need to build some houses. So we need 3 more houses, but we got no wood. I can't finish the Snowpiercer show because season 4 isn't available in Finland, sadly. Oh, man. Oh, but you watched the show, so I take it it's good then, since you're eagerly waiting for season 4. Good to know. No patience. We have a gravely sick person. Family alone in this world. Aren't we all, Paul Key? Aren't we all? Alright, let's speed this up. So, yes, here we go. A partially eaten reindeer carcass lies in a circle of trampled, blood-stained earth. The tracks lead further. The hunting grounds or the nesting place? Let's go to the nesting place. Hunting ground sounds a little dangerous. It's been a couple of years since season 4 came out. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I'll have to check it out. It's on my list. we have this road here. I wonder if it matters if we build a road all around. Maybe. Okay. From nearby coal piles. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we need to be able to start. Turns frozen trees into usable material, producing up to 80 wood per standard workday. Yeah, we kind of need that. So take 10 wood. What were we waiting for with this, though? Build and activate the fishing harbor. Okay, doesn't that sound mean there's like an event? I swear to God it does. I don't know. Alright, build and activate the fishing harbor. Set up a forager's camp. Oh, forager's quarters, not a camp. God, I'm so out of practice here. A fishing harbor will also just generally be something we want, so we need 50 for that. But we really should do this. I think we'll do that next. I always wondered why all of the Walking Dead games are bad or just meh. I know. They never created a really good one. There's one recently that kind of looked interesting, or I think it might be an up-and-coming one that looks like it might have promise. The only one I really did enjoy was that Telltale Games one with the little girl, and it was like, it's really just an interactive story. That one was cool. You know, for the gimmick that it is, because it's, you know, it's minorly a game. It's more just a interactive story, but that was cool. But yeah, other than that, there's no real like game. Oh boy, somebody died. First death. One of our people has just died. Sickness, accidents, and deadly cold will keep claiming lives in this harsh world. We need a way to dispose of the body. Alright, well, yeah. Repatriation of body. We will lay our dead to rest in English soil. Their bodies will be kept in the morgue until they can be transported. We'll have to build a morgue. No risk of disease. Preparing bodies for transport costs wood. We have to build a morgue. Why don't we just do on-site burials? A cemetery. Each burial will decrease motivation. You'll have to establish a cemetery. Motivation will fall slightly. Okay. It'll cost us wood. Which is going to be scarce, I know this. No, let's do the cemetery. I don't want to spend resources. We can always increase stuff. Famous last words, right?
Attention, regulations change.
The new one that was like, what if, and it was sorry for, and what if, and it was, sorry for my language, it was ass. Oh, so wait, so the new game was like an alternate storyline, like what if this happened? Is that what they did? That's interesting. Doesn't sound great. Let's see here. Oh, yeah. That's kind of odd. That sounds to me, that rings to me like the studio wanted there to be a game, but they didn't want to mess. They don't want to give any bit of their story away, which is like. Also, all you ended up doing though was creating a bad product. Raw food, yeah, we don't want more raw food. Oh, let's see what they want. Troubled Father, Sir, supply ships occasionally carry sacks of post destined to the crew. For security reasons, every inbound and outbound mail is opened and read, but we may sometimes require instructions from you regarding our censorship policy. In this case, a worker received a letter from his wife informing him that one of his daughters is gravely ill. Dire news such as this may impact the morale of the crew. Should we redact the part about the sick daughter? Ooh. No, don't censor it. Yeah, that wasn't too much of a loss. Oh, yes. You can choose the canon path, but the voice acting was bad in it. And it looked like also bad. Oh, I see. Okay. That sucks. This inaccessible rock is a nesting place for numerous birds. The ground around it is covered with fish remains. Alright, a lake full of fish. Let's go there. Okay. Oh, yes. So, let's build. Alright, so we'll finally be able to house everybody. So we can do that. Alright, let's speed this up a little bit. Now we want to save up to 50 wood so that we can get to the second level of the research tech tree.
Folks, enough work for today.
Okay, we got a lot of... we got a lot of unused workers here. Can we build another team? We need 20 wood. Yeah, which we don't have. I think maybe before we build that, we research the sawmill here. That's really what we need right now. So let's get to 10, because I think that's what it said, right? Oh, wait. Do I need to... oh no, yeah, we need to get more of that. Why not build a gathering post? We'll pick up stuff faster. Oh, so they fill faster with the gathering post. I was wondering about that. Because it seemed I couldn't remember if the gathering post, you do this so that you can just employ one building to collect multiple stuff. But the gathering post actually makes them pick it up quicker. Then let's do that. So we'll do that first. So 15 wood. Hey, Emperor Renard, welcome, welcome, my friend. The city must be built. That's right. You caught us in the first episode here doing the last autumn, as you can see. And we're still pretty early in it here. Oh, the lake is teeming with fish. Dozens of birds hunt them, swooping and diving in the water. There's plenty of fish in this lake. We could stay here for a few days and catch them. We can set up camp here to supply raw food to the construction site. Okay, let's do it. Okay. I'm going to say every variation of the city must. This, oh wait, generator shaft structure. Now that you have the basic infrastructure, it's time to start with the construction of the generator. Build a profiles manufacturer, then produce 8 structural profiles. That will allow you to set up the shaft structure. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to start doing that before everything. I'm going to be like when I need to get when my kids need to go to bed, I'll be like, the city must go to sleep now. We need Big Jen. Yeah, Big Jen. Right here. You can tell time with where your smoke goes. Alright. Oh boy. Okay. Low motivation. Sir, people lack motivation to do their jobs properly. The efficiency in all workplaces suffers as a result. We have to do something about it. Yeah, we gotta raise motivation. I mean, I gave you guys a bar. Or sorry, a pub. Is there a law? We could do a law here. Evening bouts will reduce discontent. Oops, I didn't want to close that. Jesus, come on. Okay. A bathhouse. Motivation will rise. People living near a working bathhouse are less likely to fall ill. Sign that. But of course, we also... Yeah, we have a couple things we need to build. I'm so excited to see this DLC remade. In the remake, it's going to be so cool. This is my favorite scenario of the first game. I know, yeah. I love this one. That's why I never finished it. Yeah. I'm still kicking myself I never finished this DLC, even though it's so cool. Yeah, imagine this in like Unreal Engine 5. Even though it still looks awesome. This game is what, like 8 years old now, and it still holds up. Why not give hearty food? Hearty food. Oh, well, now I gotta wait on. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's what I should have done. You're right. Okay, yeah, that's what we'll do next. Thank you for the tip there. Which difficulty are we? You know, I didn't select one. So we must be on normal. Yeah, I forgot to check. So we're probably on normal. It's been a while since I've played the first game, so that's probably the difficulty we should be on. Not to mention I'm like acquainting myself with the UI and everything, since I only ever played this game on console. This is my first time playing it on a PC. Indignant engineer. An engineer complains to you, sir, it seems I've been mistakenly lodged in a tent full of workers. Oh. Now you see, I don't have anything against workers, but they're quite loud and, well, they sort of smell. Could you make sure that I get moved to an engineer's tent? Yeah, no, we don't want motivation to fall. So we get a little bit of discontent there. Alright. Oh, alright. So we're a little over an hour here. So we're going to pause real quick. And I'm going to take a very quick bathroom break. And then we'll be right back. 30 seconds. All right, and we're back. Let's see, a tip for the foragers. When they find a food spot, put them to work there and immediately stop them. This way you're going to be delivered food once, and you can send them somewhere else. This way you're always on the move. And when you find a food spot, you can send one again, etc. When they find a food spot, put them to work there and immediately stop them. So like this. So like this thing. Oh, probably not this one then, right? Because we gotta. It says we can't come back to that one. Alright, let us... We've got a couple things we have to build here. Oh yeah, first of all, yeah, a gathering post. So that we could... start collecting that stuff more. Oh, we need 6 wood. That's the one. Oh. So how do we... As it says... Oh, wait, we can reopen the camp later. Okay. So, put them to work there and immediately stop them. This way, you're going to be delivered food once. You can send them somewhere else. So you're always on the move. And when you find food spot, you can send one again. Oh, so you're saying, like, stop them here so that they can go and find more food spots? So that we know where the food spots are? Is that what you mean? How are we on food right now? Yeah, see, the problem is we don't have a... Maybe when we have some, like, raw food saved up. Yeah, I see what you mean. That does make sense. This way we know where it is and we can just send people. So maybe when we get a little bit of raw food saved up, we can do that. Although, from, I don't know, from what I remember you never really have a huge supply of raw food because it's always getting cooked. Distraught father. Sir, the distraught father of the sick child wants to talk to you. He begs you to let him go home. I know it means giving up this here job, but I'll figure something out. My family needs me, sir. Please let me get back to him. Yeah, we can lose a worker. We have a lot of workers right now. So I want to... Well, oh yeah, so we need to build a chapel. I did promise that. $30 wood, 10 steel. Okay. I'm always building 2 fishing docks and 2 regular docks. Oh, hold on, let's... Oh, we gotta build... Yeah, we got another dock spot here. We can't build the fishing spots yet, though. We still need to get to the next level of tech for that. But once we get to 30...
Ship's over. Stow your tools.
Ah, damn. Yeah, that's true. I forgot. Yeah, you showed me your layout for this. See, that's the thing. I gotta get back into or figure out what my build strategies were in this. It's been some time. It's been some time. Man, I need to do regular Frostpunk 1 again too. It's been some time since I did that. So the cemetery will cost us 10 wood. Yeah, what is... Oh, there we go. Should have bundled the houses. Yeah, you mean like these houses I built over here? Yeah, I should have put them more in a... Well, all the new ones I'm going to put over here. I started going out this way and then started to remember what the strategy is supposed to be. And they should pay taxes. Everybody should pay their taxes. Oh, we can do Book of Laws. Yeah, let's give some hearty meals. So hearty meal available in the cookhouse. Eating hearty meals will increase motivation every day. Let's do that for now.
Rules and regulations have changed.
3 food rations or 3 raw food. Standard meal.
Come on, get moving. Time to work.
Yeah. There we go. Get us some motivation now. And then... cocaine pills. I forgot about that. Oh my god. I don't think we have access to taxes yet. Oh, we got the bot. It's not a real stream until the bot shows up. There we go. Goodbye, bot. Yeah. Oh, sweet. Here's a bot. Get to work. Oh, we can build our chapel. Oop. Nope. Don't want to do that. So we'll do it like this, and then... Or maybe more... Yeah. There we go. This way we can get maximum amount of houses around it. Although that does ruin a building spot right there. Yeah, we'll do it right here. So we'll get that promise fulfilled. And then, so we got 1 day left for that. Ooh, yeah, we got only 1 day left. And then the cemetery. We need 10 wood, so we're almost at that. Alright. So let's build the cemetery away from people. Yeah, we'll bury people right behind where we cook the meals. Excellent. That's right, Fahrenheit. This is gonna be Tesla City, baby. Because you know, when the world is going to shit, when the apocalypse is incoming, you use systems that don't make sense because nothing makes sense. Chapel built. Alright. I wish them the same fate as Tesla City then. Hey! This is alternate history. Alternate history. Okay. Oh good, we got a little bit more wood. So now we can build this road. And then a bathhouse. How much is that bathhouse going to cost us? I made a whole bunch of promises to people. Yeah, we do have to do that. Wait. Build a bathhouse. Yeah, where's the bathhouse? Oh. No, not the public house. Oh, it's under health. 40 wood, 20 steel. Yee. Alright, I gotta stop making promises. Cemetery established. Ooh, all that discontent went away.
Shift's over. Stow your tools.
Yes. Alright, a bathhouse. Damn. Yeah, we're gonna lose a little spot right there. Yeah, I guess we'll put it right here. It won't fit a lot more houses, but at least it'll fit the ones we already have. Alright, so that'll cover our promises. So next, we need some generator stuff. So we need to build 8 structural profiles. So we'll need to do this. Oh. So let's start researching that now. Yeah, I was looking at the sawmills earlier, and I forgot. We do need the sawmills. Yeah, that was actually the next thing I was going to research. And I forgot that was the next thing I was going to research. Also, after I build the sawmills, I'm going to start moving some of these houses over here. And then we can start putting more of the workhouses over here. You know, clicking the gray road icon that show a building will make you build it. Oh wait, hold on a second. Away from home, sir, people are voicing their displeasure with your decision to bury the dead on site. This is such a shame, says a middle-aged woman. To die in this wretched place far from our kin is bad enough, but it's a disgrace to leave our dead forever in this remote, cold land. Perhaps we can relieve her distress by introducing ceremonial burials. Yeah, fine. We'll do that for you. You know, clicking the gray road icon that shows on a building will make you build it. Oh. Yeah, okay. Let me check on that next time it pops up. Alright, let's speed up a little bit here. Oh, wait. Are our teams done? No. The outpost depot. So they're just, yeah, they're working on that. We could use another team. I mean, we could use a lot of stuff. Oh, hey. Welcome to both platforms. Give me the viewership on all the platforms. I'll take it. Bathhouse established. Excellent. 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 All right. Oh. Why is this facility? This facility has been closed. Why is it turned off? The curvative and preventative effects of bathing were known for millennia, long before the germ theory of disease postulated the link between hygiene and health. To provide our people with access to hot baths in this harsh climate, we need plenty of coal, but the effects are undeniable. Ooh. We don't have any. Okay, we don't have any coal. All right. Well, we could order some. Oh yeah, but we won't be getting more wood. We have 283 right now, so let's switch it to another. We'll stop unloading sometime. Are you sure? Oh. Okay, let's wait till we get the sawmill, and then we'll start bringing in some coal.
Get up, people. There's work to be done.
Get up, people. Stop being lazy. End of a world. Sir, an engineer received a letter from relatives in India. They explain that a sudden frost devastated their plantation and they're going back to England as the colony is descending into chaos and the population is rising up against the British rule. Surely we cannot let such information impact the morale of our people. Yeah, let's censor that letter. There's probably going to be a bad effect of that, but whatever. I wonder if there's saunas in the housing districts in Frostpunk 2. Oh, yeah. Huh. Yeah, I don't think I've seen them yet. There definitely wasn't in the story mode. And I've yet to see any in... Oops. In the Utopia Builder. Okay, profiles manufacture, we have that. Now let's get those sawmills. And now, profiles manufacture. Yes, so let's do that right here. And we can start building that. Let's speed it up a little bit.
The shift's over. Time to grab a bite.
Alright, everybody get in there. And so we need how many? 8, right? So profile manufacturer will produce 1 structure from 25 wood. Okay, so build us 2 for right now. Let's see what that looks like. Alright. And let's speed it up. Let's get there. Alright, alright, alright. Oops, wrong way. Free time. Why are we giving you free time? Oh, you know, let's look at the economy screen. I haven't looked at this in a little bit. Wait, huge coal pile? Where? Hey, what are we doing with our lives? Good thing I looked at that. Let's start collecting coal. Because we've got the workers. We've got 2 of these. Oh, and then 5 engineers. Okay. Yeah, then we can get our bathhouses up and running. Logistic limit reached. Sir, we have reached the upper limit of logistical capacity allocated to us by the company. We should use it and place an order through the telegraph system. Or logistical capability, sorry. We have reached the upper limit of logistical capability allocated to us by the company. We should use it and place an order. Yeah, give us more workers. So give us 30 more workers. And then, let's see, how much housing do we have? Don't we have, isn't there like a building? Well, whatever. We're gonna need 3/10. Oh, okay, no, first we're gonna do the sawmill. Alright, let's, okay, yeah, let's do it. I don't really want to do it right there. Yeah, let's do it right here. Perfect. Okay. Get them going. When this finishes, we will take some people off of this coal in order to do that. Oh, and now, you know, faster gathering actually would be nice. Yeah, I think we'll do that. Because we're not hurting on food yet. But eventually. Let's see, oh, production queue empty. Build us more. So we need 8 of them. Ooh, yeah, and let's also build another house. Because we're getting more people. So we'll build you right there. Oh, nope, not that. Alright. Yeah, build that there. Okay. Streets under construction. Excellent. Ooh, what do you want? Safety concerns. Look at this guy being all dramatic. Sir, a few of our people fell ill from breathing strange fumes wafting from the shaft. It could have been worse. One of them passed out and fell from a scaffold. We can't ignore health hazards any longer. From now on, the safety level of every workplace at the construction site will be monitored. If it's low, people working there will get sick. If it's very low, they might get injured and die. You'll have 2 days to pass a law improving safety. Yeah, we can do that now. So enforcing safety procedures will compel people to work with less haste and greater care. This will temporarily improve. I can't read today. This will temporarily improve safety in a workplace at the cost of efficiency. So safety procedures, people will work slower but safer. Safety procedures raises workplace safety by 1. Motivation will go up, but lower efficiency. Let's do it. We don't want people dying.
Listen, everybody. New regulations.
Ooh. Now we need more foods. We need more food. Alright, so we're building that. We can build another house. Let's get it done before people get here. So eventually we'll have to build people a decent house so that they're not living in tents. Imagine that, like, you go to work this job and they just have you sitting in a tent the entire time. Okay. So it's unhealthy here.
Folks, enough work for today.
Oh, what do we do? Okay, so we need 10 workers there. So we can take people off here. Perfect. There we go. Go chop us down some trees. Oops, no, I want to look at the landscape. Alright, let's speed it up. You know, we kind of need another team. When this shipment arrives, a shipment of people, I think we're gonna... Hey! Typical anime girl, thank you for the raid, my friend. Thank you for the raid of 4. How are you? How are you? Welcome, welcome everybody that just came in. So we're playing some Frostpunk 1. We're doing the prequel DLC, The Last Autumn. I'm going to do this as a series and try to take it all the way to the end. So we just started, this is the first episode today, and we're still fairly early in it, I would say. And so far everything's going okay. But that always makes me nervous in Frostpunk when you think everything's okay, because that means everything's about to go to hell. I think you were playing some Victoria 3, right? How did the run go? I hope number went big up? In this run right now, number go big up, but it's going big up in the workplace unsafety and illness graph. Alright, let's speed this up a little bit. Good, we got India on track. Ooh, excellent. India is just one of the toughest places in that game, so congrats, my friend. Okay, wait, how come... Don't we have coal built up yet? Like, where are you guys taking this coal? What have you been doing this whole time? Yeah, that's true. They also have workplace accidents, and they also have coal. And actually, this is kind of the same time period. So yeah, this is basically alternate history of Victoria 3 here. Oops. Alright. So let's figure out what we're doing with our lives here. I need more wood. I need more wood. That's what they say. We need 25 wood to keep building that. Is there anything else we should do in the meantime, though? Oh, let's speed it up. Everybody can get back to work. Ah, faster gathering research. So, now we can research some more. We won't do it yet because we need to hold on to some of the wood, but... we kind of need it here, and this is going to cost us 50 wood. So we'll hold off on that for now. But now people are gathering stuff. Ah, here's our workers. Excellent. So let's slow it down here. Oh. And we just got public schools, so the children just left the mines. Oh, how kind of you. You let those children get out of that dusty little mine. Unlike, I guess in this DLC you can't send children to work. There's no children here, but in the base game you can. So, I'd have children in the mines here, had we been playing the base game. But good on you, letting the children of India go to school. Ultimately, always a better decision. Okay. What do we need here? We need 15 workers. Oh, that's right. They can only support one. Foragers' quarters. How much will it take us to build another? $35 wood. And there can only be one forager's quarters, like the Highlander. Our literacy rate is like 22%, so we have a lot of work to do. Yeah. Yeah. Said many states in the United States here too. Our literacy's at 22%. We have a lot of work to do. So you're right on track with that. Okay, so let's look up where is the upgrade for that. Forager's carts, so it would probably be this. So it's what we wanted to research anyway. So let's start doing that. And we actually still need more housing. Okay. Now we can build more of the generator stuff, though, so we're going to do that. But let's get this situated. Let's build ourselves a nice little road going all the way up there. How many of these do we have now? We got 4, so we have half of what we need. Oh. Look at that. Okay. So that'll finish off the 8. Excellent. Excellent. Excellent.
Quitting time. Take a breather.
Quitting time. Who allowed you quitting time? Wait, so why are we not... Oh, yeah. So we have all the coal. Am I just being stupid? Oh. Well, there we go. You know, sometimes I'm so dumb I amaze myself. Sometimes I'm so dumb, I'm just like, yeah, that tracks. But then there are times that I'm like, that was exceptionally dumb. How do you fix the bathhouse? Just turn it off and turn it back on again. Or not even half of that. Turn it on. Okay. Well, it's working now. So that's what we need. How are we doing here? Going to treatment. Okay, so we're good on that. So we can speed up a little bit here. Alright, alright. All good stuff, all good stuff. Nice little rain coming here. So when this is done, I think the first thing I want to upgrade. Ooh, well, maybe fishing harbor or foragers. No, more foragers. That's what we want. Yeah. So I want to get a second foragers team. So we'll do that. Right. Oh, come on, speed it up, people. Get to work.
Good morning, people. Time to get busy.
There we go. Alright, so we've got the 8. Now set up the shaft structure. Yeah, baby. Shaft structure time. I love me a good shaft structure. Alright, start building that. A bad omen. Here we go. This morning, the camp is strangely quiet. People pass the bad news in hushed voices. An owl is perched atop the scaffolding. Oh, yeah. An owl is perched atop the scaffolding despite it being broad daylight. They were superstitious even in the best of times. But here, in this remote, harsh place, they see it as a worst omen. Worse than a herd of black cats. The construction site workers refuse to return to work while the bloody bird sits there. They also say that to shoo it away would bring even worse luck. What should we do? Honestly, as long as people stay happy, you know. I know there's an incoming frost. Although we can afford some discontent right now. Well, yeah, let's let your stupid superstitions do what you got to do. All right, so we do need to. Yeah, it's a little dangerous here. All right. So let's get it moving. Hot bath. Sir, an engineer came forward complaining that some people use the bathhouse for sex. What? Animals. With the noises they make, it is impossible to relax. Will you put an end to this depravity? I don't know. Of course, motivation will fall slightly, discontent will fall slightly. It's none of my business. We need a place for this. We'll have 3 days to sign the House of Pleasure. Yeah, let's do that. Because I was going to end up doing that anyway. Look at that. Okay. The House of Pleasure. Our hard-working people deserve all the relief we can provide, and some of them yearn for the pleasures of the flesh. prostitutes can be employed in the public houses to increase motivation. All right.
New rules are in place.
That brought motivation up. Let's see, how much wood does it take to open a house of pleasure? But what is it under? I can never find anything in this. I don't understand. House of Pleasure. Am I just an idiot again? Am I an idiot again? I don't understand. Didn't we just... Oh. Yeah, okay. That's right. I forgot. They can be employed... not the chapel. In the public house. There we go. Maybe turn some of our engineers into prostitutes. Alright. There we go. So we got that going. Oh, you know, we might as well max this out, because now that we have all the new workers...
Shift's over. Stow your tools.
Alright. Alright, what do we... Oh, yeah, that's right, the tech tree. Let's get more foragers. I want to get another foraging team going. Ah, yes, okay. And then... send some people here. You know what? We'll take... There we go. And we can put more workers there. I suppose we're going to need 15 more workers for that. And like another 28. So we're gonna need 43. We're gonna need like 43 more workers. So I don't want to bring in that many more people because we don't have the food for it. I wish we could import food. So maybe we'll bring in half of it. We'll bring 20 more people. And then we'll make up the rest with other things. Oh yeah, like here, we don't... Okay. So we'll take people off of this and put them on the shaft structure. There we go. There we go, there we go. Let's save, because I'm always so nervous about it. Alright. And we can speed it up a little bit here. Actually, bring in 20 more people in. Let's make sure we got the housing for them while we can. There we go. And once again. Okay. Right. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, I wanted to bring some of these houses over there. So let's actually build 3 more. And then when those are built, we'll demolish 3 over here. I wonder how much we get back when we demolish it. Okay. So we lose 2 wood. Not bad. Not bad at all. Oh, let's speed this up. Wait, are you guys still bringing us food from here? The camp will be working for 2 days, delivering 80 raw food every 1 day. Okay. Ah, nice. Okay. So now, let's demolish houses all the way out here. Sorry, everybody. We're just moving you closer to the brothel. You can thank us later. Yeah.
Come on, get moving. Time to work.
Ah, nice. Okay, so they're bringing us 80 food. Excellent. Excellent, excellent. Okay, so now that we have that going, oh, well, we got something to deal with here. Whoops. Okay. Suspicious minds. Sir, we notice that one of the engineers is sending very long letters to Aunt Bertha almost every day. They regard family and religious matters and seem innocuous, but the German-sounding name of this aunt raised our suspicions. We found out that by rearranging certain letters, we can form sentences such as shaft rotor or iron coupler. We also found flu rhino and cacklegran, but this might be code. What should we do about this engineer? Let's see. Intercept his letters. Again, I feel like this is against my better judgment, but whatever. Storage near capacity. Same there. Alright. Oh. Okay, well maybe... Oh yeah. So why don't you start bringing us steel? Because we are running kind of low on that. Toxic gases. Sir, we have a situation. We've detected dangerous concentration of toxic gases across the whole construction site. Breathing them will make people sick, but we'll keep them working. We have no choice. The gases are venting from the depths of the source, and their toxicity level changes constantly. We will monitor it and warn you about any changes 24 hours in advance. So toxic gases across the whole construction site. Breathing them will make people sick, but we'll keep them working. We have no choice. Gases are venting from the depths of the source, and their toxicity level changes constantly. Okay. So we gotta research something. Huh. Not good. Alright. More foragers. Excellent. So we need 15 people. Oh, you know, aren't we... Okay, so none on that actual pile, because we have the gathering post here. So let's make... Wait, what? Current limit is 1. Oh. Did that mean it just allows us to build another one?
The shift's over. Time to grab a bite.
Yeah. Okay, so we can build another forager's quarter. Well, it does fit perfectly right there. Oh no, but eventually we're going to move that. So let's just put it here. Okay. So we'll build that up. Oh yeah, and then installing lightweight protective structures across the workplace will temporarily reduce the number of injuries caused by falls and blunt trauma. Each use will improve workplace safety by 1 level for 24 hours at the cost of 6 structural profiles. Allows us to build a ventilation plant, which improves work safety across the construction site, consuming 25 coal per hour. Yeah. Let's do that. We'll do that next. Alright, we're at about 2 hours here, so we're going to take a quick pause. Just a very quick 60-second bathroom break, and I'm going to get some more water, and then I'll be right back. Right back. All right, and we're back. Oh, Paradigm 2. Hey, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Always nice to see after coming back from a break. All right. Let's continue. So, let's see here. Transport has arrived. Excellent. So we now have people. We can build the second team. So you go over to these hunting grounds. You go do that. Oh yeah, okay, so we can max out the workers there, and we'll put the rest of you on here. What's the problem in this one? Oh, no gatherable resources in range. Okay, well, yeah, it'll be bringing stuff eventually. So these guys are getting us our wood. Alright, so let's make sure daily gain 80. So we're getting a good amount of daily gain. 0 there. Alright. Oh, here's where I was looking before. Yeah, housing. So we have 8 vacant beds. Okay. So economy, that's what I was looking for before. Alright. Let's speed this up. Whoa! Look at, oof, all that gas. Well, that's why we're researching this ventilation stuff. Sorry, everybody.
Get on up. Work's not gonna wait.
Yeah. Get on up. Work's not gonna wait. Oh, we can pass a law. Well, let's take a look at the labor here. After hours equipment maintenance. After finishing their shift, workers will spend some time cleaning and maintaining their equipment to keep it in safe operating conditions. As accident risks will be reduced, but discontent will rise permanently, so they don't like it. We could use the newest experimental medicines to treat the gravely ill. You could extend the workday in every facility to 14 hours. Oh yeah, we might want to do that. 2 shifts. We can accomplish our key goals twice faster if we throw twice the manpower. Ooh. You can permanently extend the workday in any facility to 24 hours. Workplaces on 2 shifts need double manpower. Or we can extend the workday. Yeah, I think we do this because I don't want to double the manpower we need. So we'll do an extended shift because eventually we're going to need something like that.
Regulations change.
Alright. So we'll have that in our back pocket here. Oh. Oh, yeah, no. Put safety procedures on. Yeah. Let's do that. Unhealthy. Okay. Whoops. So let's go back, go back. Ah, yes. Alright, we got our ventilation plans. So let's build it. Right, we need 50 steel. Well, good thing. Oh. Oh boy, that's not good. Oh boy. Workers trapped. Sir, an explosion in the generator's foundations caused a tunnel collapse, trapping several workers. Unfortunately, we can't send a rescue team since we don't have one. Due to low priority given to the workplace safety in the shaft, the crews working there lack adequate training. What do you mean? I just increased safety. Blow up the cave-in. The trapped workers will live. Construction progress will be set back by 40%. The trapped workers will die. Motivation will fall greatly. Yeah, let's just keep. We can redo. Blow up the cave-in. People are also always the most important resource, so we don't want to lose people. Alright, let's get the ventilation shaft. Yeah, so we need 50 steel. Alright, so we have enough steel now, so now it just needs to be collected. We can research something. Oh yeah, the fishing harbor. We do kind of need that. Allows us to build a fishing harbor, a steady source of raw food. Start doing that. Okay.
Get some rest, people.
Alright. Numerous animal tracks cover the gentle banks of the stream. A watering place. The gentle banks of this swiftly flowing stream form a convenient watering place. We could set up camp here for some time to hunt animals coming for water. Let's do it. Hey, set up 2 outposts in 1 playthrough. Yeah, so I've always played this game on console, so I just got it on PC. So I have no achievements. So it seems like I've never played the game before, though I have. So I get to redo all of the achievements now on my computer, as opposed to my PS5. So in the morning we'll be able to get more steel and build this ventilation shaft. Logistic limit reached. Sir, we have reached the upper limit of logistical capability allocated to us by the company. We should use it and place an order through the telegraph station. I suppose we could use steam cores. Give us more workers. How about give us a few more engineers. I have a feeling we're going to need more eventually. And then 4 cores. And let's order that. Lake full of fish depleted. Okay. Alright, so where should we send you guys? Small watering hole. Yeah, you guys go there. Harbingers of doom. People across the whole camp leap to their feet, awakened by the sound of angry screeches. Dozens of huge birds are circling over the construction site. The owls are back, moan terrified workers. It's a sign. The heavens warn us. We shouldn't be here. We're doomed. After a while, the birds disappear above the bay, leaving our people severely shaken. Motivation will fall even more each morning. Fucking owls. This is a sign. We're doomed. Alright. So... yeah, let's start collecting stuff here. Speed up.
Rise and shine. We've got work to do.
Construction site strike. Uh-oh. Sir, people at the construction site stopped work. A worker climbs an overturned wheelbarrow and shouts to his fellows, "We saved our friend, sure, this time, but as long as the deadline is more important than us, such catastrophes will keep happening. Who's going to slave now to repair the damage? And how many of us won't make it home in one piece?" What do you want? Workers are angry and refuse to work. They shout about exploitation, terrible working conditions, and deadly dangers they face daily. What will you promise them? To raise workplace safety above dangerous. Well, we're about to build the ventilation shaft, so I think we can promise this. Ooh. The first strike is over, but it won't be the last. We need to address the labor issues if we are to finish the generator on schedule. Workers would like to be given a voice and be involved in decisions, while engineers promise you results if you rely on their proven expertise. Will you empower the workers and establish the labor union, or strengthen the engineer's role and build the factory inspectorate? Always go with the unions. Unions forever, in real life and in video games. The workers.
Listen, everybody. New regulations.
Alright, so we need to build the labor union, food for workers. Every use will lower strike risk by 2. Okay. So we need to build the labor union. We also need to build ventilation shaft. Oh man, 50 wood, 25 steel. Alright, well... Alright people, I need you to get me... Oh. Sir, you promised not to employ people at this workplace until it is no longer dangerous. If you break this promise, people forced to work here will immediately go on strike. No, Yeah, so don't work there. No, what we'll do is get more people here so that we can get more steel. And then... I suppose we could build another resource depot. Oh, this is going to take 10 steel. I don't want to do that right now. Alright, there we go. Okay, so build us now the ventilation plant. Oh, perfect. Fits right in there. Like a glove. Alright, so let's get that built. Fishing harbor has been researched, so 40 wood, 10 steel, okay. Oh, and what did we need for the labor union? 50 wood, 25 steel, so we need to get to 25 steel. You know, we could also... we could take people off of this now. Oops. So we can fully employ that. All right. All right, excellent stuff. Oop, what do we got here? More sick beds needed. Sir, some of our employees are concerned about the rising number of untreated sick. They're asking you to address the problem and might go on strike if you don't do it. Yeah, we can build a new medical post. That's why I got a couple extra engineers. So, another medical post. Yeah, we can fit them right here. How many beds do they have? I think 5. So actually, why don't we build 2 more of them right here? So this building provides the whole construction site with fresh air, improving safety in all workplaces. Closed at this time of day. I see. Okay. Yeah, I see. So we don't really need it on. So we only need it on during the work hours. Perfect. So... alright. Now let's be researching. Yeah, let's build some protective, let's make some protective structures. Although, wait, yeah, we need the labor union first. We need to get to 25 steel. Alright, so we'll wait on that. How many... ooh. Oh yeah, so we're gonna get 5 engineers. Oh yeah, okay, so let's take engineers off of there. Because now we have the workers. Excellent. So we'll be able to employ both of these. Healthcare promise fulfilled. And then when this comes in, we'll have more beds for people. Hey, look at that. We're doing okay. Well, don't say that. You never know. It's Frostpunk after all. All right. So toxic gases concentration will fall tomorrow. Excellent. 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 Well then, let's speed up here. So we're still at deadly. Transports arrived. Thank you. Oh, and we need one more tent. We have plenty of people. We might as well collect that. Alright, so we need to get to 25 steel.
Get moving, workers. You work for yourself now.
What? Work for yourself now. What? There are fish jumping in the waterfall. Not many, but enough for a meal for the team. Perhaps we'll find more upstream. Rusting rails. Or the rapids. Let's go to the rapids. Alright, so let's build the labor union now. Put it right over here. Alright. Alright, good. So I'm going to bring it down to harmful. Okay. So this is safe. This is harmful. Okay, so let's get people back on this. And now, what do we need there? 23? Okay, so we don't need people on the pile itself. 13. There we go. Okay. What? Taste of home. Sir, although many people back home are facing starvation, a well-off relative of one of our engineers sent him a large parcel full with treats. Should we hold on to the food, it may start trouble or, God forbid, fuel a parallel economy. Give the man his parcel. Probably not the best thing to choose, but you know. All right.
Work's over for the day. Time to rest.
Okay. So we got the labor union. Villagers reach the rapids. Here, close to the source, the stream is narrow and wild. We follow it, walking along the edge of the gorge. So, Mountain Lake. Alright, let's go there. Alright. Looking good. Looking good indeed. So far, so far. We could use more food. Oh, yeah, let's try to build a fishing harbor. Let's do it right here. This way we can get more food.
Workers, your shift is on.
There you go. Your shift is on. Okay. So we need 10 workers there. So we don't need like 30 people on coal collection. It's yeah. All right, there we go. A nice little fishing harbor. Doing good, doing good. Whew, all right. I think we're at our stop point for the day. I'm at my time limit for the day here. So we had a pretty good start on this. You know, discontent is low, motivation is high. We'll see though. It's Frostpunk. Something big and bad is always going to be coming. But yeah, I think we did good here. So it's a good start. So we'll be continuing this on Tuesday next week, same time, 1:30 Eastern. So you can check the schedule. The next time I'll be on is tomorrow. Tomorrow afternoon I'll be doing some Ixion, and then in the evening I'll be starting a new Victoria 3 run. So thank you to everybody who watched. Anybody else who's out there who's chatting, thank you for chatting along with me. As always, if you enjoyed this, please consider giving me a follow on Twitch or subscribe on YouTube. This way you're alerted to the next time I'm on. But otherwise, thanks for watching. Have a good rest of your day, and as always, be awesome. See you next time.